she been command me.
What happens when you stream in the hood? Y'all, I think this video could be taken in two different ways. It could be viewed in two different ways. Video by Trap University. I feel like it shows more of missed opportunities more than what happens when you stream in the hood. And there's a good point because I've seen a little bit of it, right? I wanted to turn this on to say Neon here went to the hood and passed out toys, and there is an underlying tone of whatever you know the Curry shooting from the moon. You know what I'm talking about? He's shooting from the moon. Take that very serious and shoot every shot you can, especially with something that you really want. Manifest everything. Without further ado, let's get straight into this video.
Bro, you came to the hood and gave out these dollar store toys. You might as well gave everybody McDonald's. I mean, listen. First off, I'm gonna give Neon his props, because at the end of the day, even if these kids didn't want these cheap ass toys, it's still a good gesture, since these are just little kids in the hood. And I'm not saying that it's possible to give toys to kids in every neighborhood in the city, but it's pretty obvious that Neon only went to O Block for the same reason every YouTuber and live streamer goes to O Block, for views. Because as far as content,
right,
everybody from the US to Finland has heard about this block.
Niggas hoods everywhere. Why he go to O Block? Why he go to O Block? Yeah, why he do that?
Because of people like King Von and Chief Keef. And I get it. He's a streamer. He needs people to watch him or he doesn't get paid. But damn, bro, it's not 2003. These kids don't want no damn toys. Just buy 500 random PS5 games and hand them out or something. And like I said, this is a nice gesture, so I don't want to see anybody in the comments saying, Trap, he went to the hood and gave toys to the kids. What you want him to do? Give everybody $1 million? Because you're right. I will give him credit for that. But to be honest, he should have just dropped off the toys to the kids and left, because going inside of O Block was his mistake. You see, this hood sits within a complex called Parkway Gardens, which is a gated community with private security. One of the most common charges that you can get for just lingering around this area is trespassing, which you will get over here if you just post it up and you don't live there. And the guys you met up with should have told you that, bro. It's not your fault, it's their fault. He didn't even know why he was getting cuffed. And while he's actually getting led away trying to plead with these guys, one of the O Block dudes can even be heard trying to get his chain back from Neon as he's getting put out.
Back up! That's my chain, buddy. Back up! That's my chain, buddy. Back up!
You see what I'm saying? These guys in the hood.
Who is she? Who and why is she here? Who is she with? Neon? Why is she here? If she's with Neon, it's just insurmountable how women can just put themselves in any situation to just for some sort of benefit. I don't know if this is girlfriend. I don't know who this is. I don't know if she live here, but she's walking freely around Neon and getting put out like they're not gonna touch her. This is just insane.
Not your friend, Neon. You supposed to be there for the kids, not the hood. He let you wear his chain, and while you over there scared, not knowing what's about to happen, he just trying to get his damn chain back. That's a shame. And I know it wouldn't seem out of character for Neon to stage something like this, but I think it's real, because this is literally what they do in Parkway. But that guy asking for his chain back brings me to something else. Something that has nothing to do with Neon personally. I'm disappointed in the guys in the hood because they just blew a big opportunity to get out of the hood. Like dude right here,
and this is where I step in and make this video right here, because I want to give some extra knowledge on top of what Trap University is saying, because I do feel like what he's saying is true, and it does give you this different sense of what you should be doing in this day and age for something that you want or something that you do already, especially if it's something that you do. Let's get
raps
to it.
And all, but he should be streaming. He's had dozens of YouTubers come over here, and even I Show Speed has been here getting a tour from him on his block, but nobody knows how to capitalize off it. This man has been in almost every O Block video that somebody has done on social media, and he's still not streaming. This could have been a collaboration. Speed and Neon never even heard of any other block in the city, bro. You in the perfect position to capitalize. But you and all the other grown people in here are just doing the same thing as some random group of girls in a clavicular stream.
You know what this is? It's just goes to show that there's some people that feel like, and I'm trying to get on with YouTube. I'm trying to get on with music. I'm trying to get on with this clothing stuff. But certain people, you're like, it's just overly saturated. It's saturated with people that do it, but they don't know what they are doing. And I'll say it again. People are doing it. Everybody's doing it in your eyes, but nobody is doing it the right way. And what I mean by this, break it down, is that there's rappers everywhere. You trying to rap, you trying to be on SoundCloud, you doing it. Neon comes to your hood, and you're not streaming, recording, or you're not taking him to the studio. If that was me and I'm trying to get on with music, yeah, I'll come to the studio. We're gonna make you a song. I'm gonna make you a song. If you're a producer, hey, come over here. I'm gonna make you. I'm gonna produce you something. I'm gonna give you something. We might go acapella. I don't got shit. We might go acapella in this bitch. We gonna do something that might go viral. You're not gonna be the only one walking away with clips, making money. You know what I mean? The eyes are right there. And then you like, oh, I just need eyes on me. I just need eyes on me. The eyes are him right there. You're not gonna do nothing. If anything, I'm a rent a storage unit. Especially if I live somewhere like Old Block where people just come. Speed came. I'm gonna rent a storage unit. $10, $20 a month, right? $30 a month. Carpets, make it look nice. Put the little thing in there. That's a little studio now. Now every time somebody come, pull up to this, what's it called? We gonna make a little video and record. Just like that. Look at me, I'm not even a rapper. I ball a little bit. Not even a rapper, I'm spitting facts.
In the sense that you on camera being seen, but the man who runs the stream is the only one that's gonna benefit from it.
And then she tried playing me out and saying it was a script and that she wasn't actually there to try and you. So
yeah, that was a script. Now you get nothing. All right, so get the out. All right, you know, we don't like cheaters around here.
Like, nobody knows who these girls are. People are gonna barely know the difference between them and the next group of girls he brings in. And it's the same every time somebody goes to the hood and live streams or makes a YouTube video. And listen, I know I might sound like I'm advocating clout chasing, but I'm thinking about it as if I was still in the hood.
That's not clout chasing. I feel like that's it's more than clout chasing. Like, it's less than clout chasing, but more than just taking advantage of opportunity. I feel like it's being strategic in a sense. Cause imagine I show up to Old Block to pass out toys. And my streams are, oh, I'm passing out toys. Like, oh, he's just passing out toys. And someone's like, hey, yo, pull up right here. Now you're gonna be safe. Nothing's gonna happen. Pull up with us over here. I'm gonna produce you a little something over here. I'm gonna produce it. Now I got this little store. That's dope as hell. And then he takes a side mission. And you know what I'm saying? It's opportunity. You're not gonna be there longer than 45 minutes, bro. I promise you. It's gonna be 45 minutes. It's gonna be an hour. No longer than an hour, you get to go. All right, let's go. We push up and then we make music. And then now people are like, oh, okay, that's cool. And then Speed comes. Speed comes do the same thing. Then at the end of the year, you put all of them who had a better, you know what I'm saying? You capitalize like that while you still making music. And then now you got people in your city who trying to come to that spot.
Imagine the most popular people on the internet coming to my neighborhood to get a tour from me, and I don't capitalize off it. So now, when this millionaire is done with this video and leaves with all his clips and hops back in the Sprinter van, I'm gonna feel a bit strange once I sit down and realize, damn, I'm still in the hood. Nobody knows who I am, and the man didn't even shout me out on social media. And I wasn't recording, so I don't even have a way to make money or improve my financial situation off of this big event that just happened. These guys with millions of followers are only here because they're interested in my neighborhood, where my family lives. They don't care about these kids. Neon came and again, shout out to Neon, but Neon came and brought these cheap ass toys and left. This is the hood, man.
Well, the only gripe I will say with Neon is nigga, this hood's everywhere. There's hoods everywhere. Go to any hood. Every state got that hood. Every city got that. Well, not every city, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. Every region got that hood. You don't gotta go. Maybe he went to O Block just for the engagement. Like, you put O Block in it, it'll do a lot better than just putting the hood, I guess.
All trying to make it out. And you know how the internet works. Between his kick stream and the YouTube uploads, you know this man is about to make a fortune off this little field trip to the hood. And them toys, tax write-off. And it's on camera just in case the IRS needed to see it. But yeah, he's done this before, going to the hood and giving back, which is great. But the problem is, most people other than him just do it for clips. But I don't know, man. I just don't want to go back to the hood and make a $10,000 video without at least passing out some money or giving somebody the spotlight that wants to be an entertainer like me. But that's just my opinion. I'm not saying you can't stream in the hood, because if these guys want you to come around, go ahead. And if the kids benefit from it, that's even better. But it would just be hard for me to go over there for clips, knowing that when I leave, all these people just gonna have to go back to work and try and figure out how to save money after I leave with my job done.
On top of that too, though, a thing I like about that, what Kai does is Kai sit here and be like, And Speed too. Speed does it too. He'll be like, hey. He'll point out somebody like, hey, come here. What do you do? Do you do anything? You make music or something? He's like, say your shit on camera. Say your shit on camera. And you sit there and they say it. And, hey, y'all go tap in with him. Hasn't even heard nothing, but he'll still give you a platform. Sometimes it's to a fault. I ain't gonna lie. Look at the Clover House. They need to get nuked. I ran it. Anyways,
Like if I come see you and put your face out to my millions of viewers, I'm gonna at least give you some game. Like, hey bro, I'm glad y'all invited me over here, but you being on my stream don't mean nothing. You got a PC or a laptop? Come on, bro, I'm gonna show you how to stream. And
Yeah.
you know, it's like the same thing I tell you guys from time to time. Like, I wish somebody would have been able to convince me in high school that all of this was actually an attainable goal. So that's what I would be like. Like this guy, for instance, Mana Aiki. I would have grabbed him like, bro, come on, man, grab your laptop right now and make an account. Start streaming, man. Don't nobody care about being a rapper no more. You a leader in your community. So I can give you the keys and maybe you can help other people make it out. And I would tell him to start streaming so I could shout him out. Because if anything, the tax write-off that's just provided me with was in fact the biggest benefit in this situation. I'm not mad at Neon or streamers that go to the hood. I'm mad at the people in the hood for not capitalizing. I've made at least 2 videos in the past just out of pure frustration after I heard that people were doing interviews on big channels for free. And no, I ain't mad at the streamers because it's up to you to understand when somebody's coming around you for their benefit. And this is
I
so
feel like what it is too at the same time is they don't know about, there's 2 types of popularity that people don't realize from places like this, like from being in the hood. I'm known in my city or I'm known everywhere. And some people don't know the difference. So I'm known everywhere is, okay, Adam 22 comes up here, Neon comes up here, and I'm sitting here like showing them stuff and I do whatever, I make an account, you give me a shout out. Now my streams are going up and everybody know me. To him, he don't really know that. Like what Trap is saying is like he probably don't know that fame. He's not familiar with that. Cause even rappers, they get really, really, really big in this small community, in this rap community. So they know, oh, if I have more people come and they with me and I post it on my story and my regular accounts, more people in the city will know me. More people on social media will know me. Not like the social media, like, oh, I'm actually popping. People are actually supporting me, but like they know my name, they know of me, they know, you know what I'm saying? They come up here, they're gonna look for me, they know my name. That's what they looking for. They just have to have that mind like shift a little bit to like, okay, you could do more than just be known in your city. Be known in all of Illinois. Everybody know me in Illinois. You know what I mean? That makes sense.
you can flip it in your favor. Like, yeah, the kids in the hood won't understand this, but as an adult, you should. Because what happens when people stream in the hood is random things happen that, whether staged or not, become clip worthy. And even though obvious clip farming can be annoying, that's just how the internet works. Like, if you live in an area that's trending and somebody with 1 million followers wants to come and do content with you, that's a business opportunity. And it seems like us from the hood, we are the only people that fail to take advantage of that. Like, for instance, Charleston White, Unc, a man whose whole job is to play the character of your drunk uncle from Texas that talks too much. He, despite seemingly having poor media training, he fully understands this. When he explained how he first got to stream with Aiden Ross, he said that Aiden sent him some money, but even though he got paid, the entire time they were in Las Vegas, Charleston White was planning on talking business and the possibility of getting some type of deal. But when Aiden stalled for too long, Charleston almost cut ties with him. But of course, since Aiden Ross and Charleston White are a very clip-worthy duo, Aiden called him back, gave him some more money, and then they started talking business. That is how you capitalize on being on camera with a huge streamer.
Yeah.
Not just giving him a tour and maybe getting his contact information. Don't just give him clips for free. Charleston White even said that he'd play a role with Aiden Ross in certain situations because he knew it would make good content. But he made sure that just like Aiden, he was also benefiting from it. And Charleston White is a guy who's made a living off saying things he shouldn't on camera. So the fact that he's still able to pull in hundreds of thousands of dollars, for sure, means that he understands.
We gotta look at him for a second. We gotta analyze him. If he can do it, all of us could do it. For real. Look what he got on. And I know it's not what he got on, it's what comes out of his mouth, but like, so we all can't do it because we all not gonna say dumbass shit and be a dumbass. You know what I'm saying? Like just not care. But like, in a different context, you shift the perspective. We all can do this right here. We can all be this. You just got to put it aside and really go
That's how
for
to
it.
capitalize. And we already know he doesn't want to go back to being broke. He says it all the time. And I'm never going to be the guy that says, oh man, you coming to the hood making videos, you a culture vulture. Like hell no. If that's the case, then speaking English means you a culture vulture if you're not from England. In every hood, somebody is recording or rapping about it and doing interviews with no intent of helping the community. So I ain't trying to hear nothing about a culture vulture. You can't tell people what to talk about. And if you think content creators are vultures, then how about you start making content on it if you think it's your culture? All you gotta do is record. But yeah, at this point, streaming in the hood.
He coming at you saying, this is not this, and if this is this and you think this is this, he basically he's using reverse psychology on your dumbasses. He's not calling me a dumbass because I'm making videos already. Y'all subscribe. But like, he not calling me a dumb. He calling y'all dumb. He using reverse psychology on you. It's not gonna work on me because I already did it. Like,
it can seem kind of cliche, and that's because it is. So if you in the hood, you gotta capitalize off this type of thing. Somebody that generates all this.
Why do y'all keep looking at her? Stop looking at her.
Money wants to come where you are every day just because it's gonna make them more money. You need to get in on that. It's not even really cloud chasing at that point. If anything, they cloud chasing something that you already doing, because we ain't gonna act like they ain't just leave your hood and make money, because they did, bro. The streamers make more than any content creator. So come on, man, you got to get with it.
Hey man, I feel like that's a W video by Trap, man. That's a W video, and I'll say that because I'll leave you guys on this. Like I said, if they can do it, we can do it. They got 2 arms, they got 2 legs. If you're small, you want to do it, and you live in the middle of nowhere, just keep grinding. Speed did it. You know, like, it's just like, you can do it. It's hard, but you just gotta try. Because whatever you start with is not what you're gonna stay with. It just gets you in the door. And I feel like that, and I wholeheartedly believe that. I started with certain things, and I moved to certain things. You know, Speed. Let's say Speed started, what's it called? And he did car content. And this shit was not going nowhere. It did not take off. And he just started vlogging regularly. And he enjoyed that more. People gravitate to that more. And you know what I'm saying? It's either to do that, but about the video, on context of the video, take every opportunity. Try and take every opportunity. Don't overdo it to where, all right, now you're doing too much and your opportunity flies out the window. But take up every opportunity. Try your best. You know, if certain people could do it, you could do it. It just takes a mind shift. That's what this video is proving right here. It takes a mind shift. Without further ado, I love you to death, boy. I'm gonna see you on the next one. I'm gone.